What up, three times? I'm sorry, that was a little bit of a rough beginning. I'm late today. This is actually my first day being so late. Uh, what up, King of Kings? Yeah, I overslept and I wasn't even gonna do it today because I got this interview. I had a busy day ahead of me planned, but um, things changed and I had some little bit of time and I was like, it'd be nice. But the thing is, I'm only like halfway prepared. So either way, let's get into the song for the day. I'm gonna make my life easy and play me versus me.
It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me.
I didn't have my coffee ready.
It's me versus
Still
me.
doing that.
Got so many bills, oh, I believe in it. If I can get it out the mouth, I can get it out.
I didn't have my smokes ready.
It's me versus me, I can't stop sipping.
Still don't.
It's me versus me, it's me versus me, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me. It's me versus me, no, it's me versus me.
And I got some water though.
I can't stop talking, I can't stop jumping, feeling I'm stuck. I can't stop singing, it's me versus me when it's getting too deep. I can't start work, it's me versus me without a double shot of yak. I can't say no, it's me versus me, I'm double on my back. I can't say no, it's me versus me, I'm swimming in the yak. I can't stop singing, it's me versus me, I'm getting too deep. I can't start work, it's me versus me without a double shot of yak. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, oh, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, got too many verses, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, oh, it's me versus me.
Smoke ready.
Got too many verses, but I believe in it. If I can't get it out, I can't get it off the street. I can't stop drinking, it's me versus me, I can't stop sipping. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, yeah, yeah. It's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me, it's me versus me.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. Your Philly sports, interactive, news, philosophy, vocabulary, motivational gaming show, and I am your host, the Fancy Clown. Like I said, I was a little bit late today. Things are a little bit disjointed, but it's okay. It's okay. We gonna get through it. Happy Friday for y'all, for those of y'all who made it. Like I said, coffee ready, baby. Smoke ready. Now let's go ahead and get into that word. How we doing out there, y'all? This is definitely probably gonna be the weirdest episode of all time because my preparation level is like, woo! I overslept. I wasn't gonna do it, and then I talked myself into doing it. Like, oh, dog, just do it. Like, what you got to risk? What you gonna lose from just doing it? But meanwhile, if I speak to one guy, like if my guy King of Kings is here and we in here learning, you know what I'm saying? That's worth it. That's definitely worth it. What do you say? Read first the best books. The important thing for you is not how much you know, but the quality of what you know. Let's go. Let's start off strong today. Let's go, King Kings. I ain't playing that out. You know what I'm saying? That came from somewhere else. Anyway, if you have read the title of today's episode, then you already see that the word of the day is insolent. And thank God I wrote this down yesterday because I discovered insolent and irascible in the same breath because they have a relationship with one another. And sometimes what I try to do is parse these relationships because it'll give me a little bit more perspective. And I find that like certain things lead to certain things. Certain things are the causes, but yet certain things are also just the symptoms of certain things. So it's like to understand causation, you know what I mean? To understand which has more influence over another, like that is helpful when attacking these things. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the word insolent, how do you say it?
Insolent.
Insolent. Nice. It doesn't even sound good. It doesn't even sound nice. It's an adjective, so it's a descriptive term. Um, and it is defined as insultingly contemptuous in speech or conduct. Ooh, like acidic, overbearing, exhibiting boldness or effrontery. I like this word. This is super old though. This is such an old, archaic word. You'll never hear anybody saying this, but I love this word. Effrontery. It's like offense, but more. What is it? It's an affront to my character. Shameless boldness. Huh. So, effrontery. That's nice. But anyway, let's go to the insolence. That's impudent as well. Insultingly contemptuous in speech or conduct. So you just do it all with hate. You just operating on hate, and you just spewing bitterness and such. At least that's the picture that is being painted. How do you say it?
Insolent.
Ooh. Okay. Adjective, showing a rude and arrogant lack of respect. Hmm. The insolent tone of his voice. Similars are impertinent, impudent, cheeky. You cheeky fucker. Ill-mannered. When I used to work at the Irish pub, they used to call me cheeky. Ill-mannered, bad-mannered, unmannerly, rude, impolite, uncivil, discourteous. Um, yeah. I personally don't have much of a relationship with the word insolent. I actually just discovered it. I don't think I've used it, but when I saw it, it reminded me of a really clear picture of things that I've seen before. Dag, it convicts you. We got to be sure not to be this. Yeah, I think so, bro. I don't see no positivity in it. Um, yeah, I'm just like when I read it, I was like, wow, that paints a clear picture of something that I definitely don't want to be, a way that I don't want to conduct myself. And the thing is, it comes easy to some of us. So, yeah, man, I definitely, this is a word for us, insolent. Stay the heck away from that. So as I had already confessed, I wasn't. What is this? Reckless for Meek Mill. As I'd already confessed, I wasn't as prepared for today as I'd like to be. So I'm gonna scroll through a couple of bookmarks. I am going to revisit the conversation that we had yesterday over the 11 topics or the 11 things that you want to avoid saying, because the high quality um the high quality responses that they were offering as replacements for the bad phrases that we all have taught ourselves to say were amazing. And I found myself in need of them yesterday. I found myself, one, actually using a couple, but then I also found myself sharing a couple. And I found myself in a situation where I needed one and I didn't use it. And I saw myself not use it and was like, damn, it would have been way better to have said, no, I'm not understanding so much. Can you tell me more? It would have been way better to have said that rather than what I did say, which was something like, that sounds crazy. Honestly, that sounds crazy. I probably said something like that. Um, Prep struggles. Boy, ain't got lighter. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. All right, I'm back. So anyway, yeah, I found myself using those again. So I'm actually, before we get into the BS videos, I think I should just start off on that. People who. All right, all right. So it says people who lack emotional intelligence often use these 10 phrases without realizing. And you know what else I did yesterday? It was like closer to the end of the episode. So I kind of like ran through it and summarized this article rather than reading it. Today, if you have time and if you don't mind, I'm actually going to read it because like I said, I found this to be really useful and I want to kind of almost drill this. Yeah, I almost kind of want to drill this a little bit. All right. Emotional intelligence is a skill that helps you navigate conversations and relationships of all kinds with ease. And it also allows you to read between the lines and understand people's nonverbal cues. But what about when EQ is well missing? Oh, sorry. What about when EQ is well missing? Sometimes It's not the grand gestures, but the everyday phrases that can reveal a lack of emotional intelligence. Certain things that people say, often without a second thought, can have a pretty hefty effect on those around them. Below are some phrases that might just slip from the tongues of those who haven't quite mastered the art of EQ. Number one, I'm not trying to be rude, but. All right, bet. Definitely. Thanks for sliding through. Love you, bro. Um, I'm not trying to be rude, but you know when someone starts a sentence like this, the but is a flashing neon sign that a zinger is coming your way. It's as if that little disclaimer is supposed to act like a cushion for the blow. But let's get real. No one ever followed. I'm not trying to be rude with. You're a wonderful person and I love your shoes. It's more like a heads up that they've got their honesty gloves on and are about to be a jerk. A person with a bit more EQ would skip the disclaimer and find a kinder, more direct way to say what's on their mind. Number two, you're being too sensitive. This one's a classic. It's like when someone steps on your toes and then blames you for having feet. It's a go-to phrase for it's a go-to phrase for people who might not get that different folks have different sensitivity settings. Emotional intelligence is about understanding that everyone's feelings are their feelings. No right or wrong about it. If someone's hurt, telling them that they're too sensitive is basically saying their emotional thermostat is off, when really we should be checking our own. That was well said. That was well said. Let me see. So don't be belittling people and yeah, you can't tell people they're being overly sensitive. Cool, 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 cool. Especially kids. Especially kids. I'm gonna skip number three because they got me with that last time. That was just an ad. That's why it's 11 on this list, not 10. I get it now. I get it now. Sorry, my hat screen also. Ah, the trusty old just a joke defense. People who lack emotional intelligence love to use it. It's the verbal version of the prank buzzer. Handshake. Do people even still use those things anymore? Sure, it's meant to be funny, but someone still ends up feeling a bit zapped. When people throw this phrase around, they might not realize that humor can sting, especially if it's at someone else's expense. Those with more EQ on their dashboard would gauge the humor's impact before letting it fly, making sure the laughter is shared, not one sided. I try to make myself the butt of the joke more often than not, but oftentimes that's not always the case. I know, it's crazy. Um, it's just a joke. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Like I said, if I can keep myself as the butt of the joke, then I'll be safe with that one. But besides that, making fun of the light skin homies and Edward's weight, it's probably not the way to go. You always or you never talk about painting with a broad brush. Using always and never is like saying someone's one color all the time when we're all more like rainbows, right? That's cute. It can feel like an unfair generalization and it rarely leads to a productive chat. People with a keen sense of EQ would more likely point out specific instances instead of turning it into an all or nothing kind of deal. It keeps things accurate and, let's face it, far less dramatic. All right. Yeah. So we're halfway through there. Oh, I'm not used to this. It's quiet in this John. It's crickets. Oh well. Just better keep going on about my business. Number six. I don't care. I remember that. I remember that. It matters not. It matters not to me, madam. Just three little words, but boy, can they pack a punch. It's like saying, this conversation and your feelings are about as important to me as a gum on the bottom of my shoe. Ouch. Excuse me. When someone with solid emotional intelligence hits a point where they're struggling to invest in a topic, they might try. I see this is important to you. Let's find a way to address it. I see this is important to you, so let's find a way to address it. See, that sounds fly. Cause it's like literally telling people that don't matter to me. I don't care about that, but you matter. So let's figure it out together. That is so fly. I see this is important to you. Let's find a way to address it. I want to say that 5 times. I see this is important to you. So let's find a way to address it. I don't care about what you're saying. I don't care about what you're worried about. None of that shit matters. Versus, I see this is important to you. Let's find a way to address it. See, I don't care about the thing. I'm still communicating that very clearly. But I care about you. So let's figure it out. Yeah, that's dope. I see that this is important to you. Let's find a way to address it. I think I'm gonna end up having to use that at some point today. I really do. I really do. Keeping the bridges unburned and communication lines open. Yes, sir. Number 7. That's not what I meant. Okay. This phrase is a classic backpedal, a quick step dance move away from responsibility. Picture this: you tell a friend something they find offensive, and then you drop the "that's not what I meant" card. It's like accidentally spilling coffee on someone and then saying, "But I didn't mean to stain your shirt." Intentions aside, the shirt is still stained, right? Someone with a hefty dose of EQ might say, "I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Let me explain better." Or as one of the examples I used yesterday was, "Oh, I misspoke. Let me say that again." Or let me say that differently. Let me rephrase that. I misspoke. Because guess what? People misspeak. I do it all the time, especially as much as I be talking. Uh, which is actually, let me clear that up. I'm not nearly this talkative in my everyday life. I talk to people that I'm very, very close to, and I talk in front of a camera or in front of a microphone. But when I get up, well, I talk when I'm in social settings too. But oftentimes, man, I'm the quietest, most observant person in the room, man. More likely than not, more likely than not, that's who I am on most occasions, and most people can attest to that. I'm not saying that's the best way to be. I'm just saying that's who I am. Uh, Calm down. If ever there was a phrase that achieved the exact opposite of its intention, it's calm down. It's the verbal equivalent to trying to extinguish a fire with gasoline. Telling someone to calm down when they're upset is like telling them their feelings are over the top. Folks with emotional intelligence might instead offer a steadying hand with, "I can see this is really upsetting you. Let's work through it together." That's like holding your hand and leading you through the darkness right there. That's like a a warm cup of honey or syrup to go on your pancakes. That's like a big hug. That's like a ray of sunshine. That's like a bunny rabbit tail. I can see this is really upsetting you. Like you're visually upset right now. See, you see how I made that an attack now? I can see this is really upsetting you. Let's work through it together. That's hardcore. I love it. That is straight to the point. Mm. And positive, which feels a whole lot more like a helping hand than a stop sign. Yes, it does feel like a helping hand. It doesn't matter. Another way of belittling, I guess. Number 9. Imagine someone shares something that's important to them, and you hit them with the "it doesn't matter." What they hear is your thoughts or feelings aren't worth the time. Now, a person with high EQ might realize that even if it doesn't seem like a big deal to them, it's important to the other person. They might say, "Tell me more about why this matters to you." That's dope. Opening doors, baby, not closing them. I need to exercise the water now. There you go. Yeah, opening doors, baby, not closing them. Um, Number 10, whatever. Whatever is like the eye roll of the verbal world. It screams, "I'm over this conversation, and your opinion doesn't really matter to me." It's a conversation ender, a door slammer, and it doesn't leave room for any kind of meaningful dialogue. A more emotionally intelligent response would be, "I think we see things differently, but I'm still listening." I see, I added still. I'm trying my best out here. Um, a more emotionally intelligent response might be, I think we see things differently, but I'm listening. Showing respect for the dialogue and the person you're speaking with. That's fire, man. Now, I'm gonna be honest, man. Despite no conversations happening, well, no, not despite. Aside from the no conversations, like if there's people in here to debate or argue about any of the stuff, then it would automatically be that more impactful, that much more like useful. But with that not happening, this right here might be the best thing I could be sharing with y'all at this moment, or at least one of them. Ah, number 11. I've had it worse. Ah, the misery competition, where your struggle is the grand prize. Nobody actually wins. When someone shares their hardship and you counter with, I've had it worse. Yeah, I usually say, I remember. I remember what that felt like. I do say that. I do say that. It can feel dismissive. It's like saying their problems are lightweight and only heavyweights count. Someone with a good grasp of emotional intelligence might say, I've been through something similar, and I understand how tough that can be. Yeah, there you go. I ain't trying to say it's more. I'm just trying to say I've seen something like it. Something like it. I ain't trying to say I seen that, but I seen something like it. Offering empathy instead of comparison. There you go. There you go. That's important. So yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to get back on those, and I did it first because I ain't want to be all like, you know, I ain't wanted to be like lost by the wayside or whatever. So now we can watch the controversial things that I don't really need to be expounding every day. All right, let's go here first. I think I found this by accident.
I just wanted to come. I'm with the Concerned Citizen Group,
Okay.
and the Concerned Citizen Group, they haven't got, find out what was going on, and they was wondering.
My name's Ben. I'm the new ownership of the property.
Okay.
Are you with the church in the area, or are you?
Yes, what we're doing, we're trying to keep businesses and black-owned businesses
Absolutely.
predominant area. It was just alerted to us, you know what I mean, maybe a couple of weeks ago, and what happened to the park.
So a white guy bought a property in a black neighborhood, and the whole neighborhood is upset, apparently.
Okay, you own the pool hall, okay, and then you also are involved in the church.
Yes.
Great.
What we do, that we lived off our own living and our own thing. We revised everything that we had, our jobs, we had businesses. On Lemon Street, we had black-owned businesses. And our black-owned businesses, what it did, it provided for us, and also we provided for the business. And so what we're trying to do also...
What you're saying is a whole lot of fucking nothing, other than you're pressed at the fact that the white man bought a house in your black neighborhood. Real reason why I made this video is because can you imagine if a white person made this exact exchange? Black man buys some property, and the whole neighborhood is alerted. Concerned citizens, we want to keep all of our areas white as possible. And we want to help our own. Do you see what black privilege looks like? Because if I myself didn't call out this video, a lot of y'all wouldn't know about this shit. Despite the fact that it's only going viral on TikTok right now because of all the tags. I'm telling you, man, white people on this app are oppressed.
I ain't watched that. I ain't see all of it. Yo, I only seen a piece of it and was like, this doesn't seem all the way 100. But then he kept going and just made it seem way less than 100 than I already thought it was. So the way that this was presented, this gentleman said, "How bad should I do him, y'all?" And then the video. I saw the video, and then I was like, "Oh, okay. So there's some Wow. There's some opposing viewpoints. That was a heck of a spoonerism right there. That was a good one. What up, Azor? Hey, yo, Azor, man, I really appreciate you, man. You've been helping produce a couple of these Johns lately. Cause you see the move, you see the methods, to the madness. All right, so honestly, I was excited for the comments on this John more than anything. Is this satire or is this man serious? Oh, he definitely serious. Wait, But white people did do exactly what he's talking about. What's not clicking? That's a good gif. Negro, that literally does happen. Get his ass, Lee. Okay. I hate when they say, can you imagine if a white person said this? Get him good. His page is full of YouTube people agreeing with him. That's his platform, talking about himself as if he's not black. I wouldn't waste my breath on him. Wasn't there a woman in the Northeast who bought a home and the neighbors started showing up and tried to push her out? So much so the friends and family were taking turns to stay outside her house for protection. This man with black skin pointed a camera at himself and told us to imagine white people telling some black that they don't want them moving in their neighborhood. Imagine. The sad part that is in about 20 years, this lack of historical knowledge will be the norm. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch this video again.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
I can help you.
I just wanted to come. I'm with the Concerned Citizen Group,
Okay.
and the Concerned Citizen Group, they haven't got, find out what was going on, and they was wondering.
My name's Ben. I'm the new ownership of the property.
Okay.
Are you with the church in the area, or are you?
Yes, what we're doing, we're trying to keep businesses and black-owned businesses
Absolutely.
predominant area. It was just alerted to us, maybe a couple of weeks ago, and what happened to the park.
So a white guy bought a property in a black neighborhood, and the whole neighborhood is upset, apparently.
Hey, you own the pool hall, okay, and then you also are involved in the church.
Yes.
Great.
What we do, that we lived off our own living and our own thing. We revised everything that we had, our jobs, we had businesses. If you're on Lemon Street, we had black-owned businesses. And our black-owned businesses, what it did, it provided for us, and also we provided for the business. And so what we're trying to do also...
What you're saying is a whole lot of fucking nothing, other than you're pressed at the fact that the white man bought a house in your black neighborhood. Real reason why I made this video is because can you imagine if a white person made this exact exchange? Black man buys some property, and the whole neighborhood is alerted. Concerned citizens, we want to keep all of our areas white as possible. And we want to help our own. Do you see what black privilege looks like? Because if I myself didn't call out this video, a lot of y'all wouldn't know about this shit. Despite the fact that it's only going viral on TikTok right now because of all the tags. I'm telling you, man, white people on this app are oppressed.
Bro. So, yeah, he said, can you imagine if white people did that? Could you imagine if white folks did that? Try to keep niggas out of their neighborhoods? Could you imagine that? That's crazy. Yeah. Wow, there was more to that than I actually considered. History. Lack of history, man. Lack of history. Alright, so these two go together. I don't got no conclusion to draw on this one yet, but whatever. Maybe somebody else do.
The easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how... Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? There has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men... cheap and easy. And are
she's like upset talking about it. So yeah, that's just some NNN motivation for the boys. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's participating right now. That's just a little something to let y'all know where y'all at and where y'all stand in some people's eyes. Let's go to this one because I feel like it could probably be related.
Like I've been together for like a year and a month. A year and a month? Okay, so look, do y'all trust each other?
Yeah.
You trust her?
Oh yeah.
You trust her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch phone for 60 seconds. That's cool with you?
Yeah.
That's cool with you?
Yeah.
That's his best friend, his mom, his sister, his cousin.
Hold on, so you know everybody through the phone?
Yeah.
Basically, okay. Alright, so now we finna go through her phone, man. a couple cell phones. So both of y'all got cell phones.
Yeah, my phone
Why you
died.
turn it?
It died. It died.
I see you turn it off.
No, it died. It died.
Man, she turned it
Why are
off,
you
bro.
gonna tell me
I,
it died?
man, she turned it off. I seen her turn it off right in front of me.
There's no
Man's
proof
got
it
the head
died.
scratcher.
No, I'm not cheating.
No, why you hiding it?
No.
Your phone was just at
I
100.
didn't turn it off.
It was just at 100, right? Nah, I swear.
Our trust was just at 100.
How are you gonna believe him when you trust me? You trust me. Why are you gonna believe him?
You was just in the park. You didn't have your phone.
No, my phone died.
Turn it on. Try to turn it on.
It died. No, it died.
Alright, man.
Simple.
I don't know, man. He passed the test, but she failed. Yeah.
I passed.
Both of y'all together failed.
I passed. Now, I will say one thing. Yeah, she did. I will say one thing. Some of you weak ass niggas would still be with her after this. And I just want to say, we got to do better as men. All of us. All of us. We got to do better as men. We got the porn star chick sitting here telling us we easy and we cheap. We cheap and we easy. She a porn star. She cheap and easy too. And she's a cheap and easy porn star as far as porn stars go too. Even on that scale. And then, I think the number one comment on this video was, yeah, homie gonna be in the gym. And I was looking and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if homie gonna stand on it. I think homie might get right in the car and take her home and go to sleep and wake up the next day and go to work and call her. Yeah. So, I don't really even have no question about that. That was just some motivation for the NNN. Don't be out here lusting over these demons because they don't care. I don't care about you, dog. Man, I'm not calling women.
How y'all been
demons.
together for?
I'm calling this lust this demon, man. Yeah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right. Let's get into some entertainment.
Please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying. Traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or turn tonight.
Mental health.
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah. But no, I'm just.
You say you think he gonna dump her?
Mental.
You think he
Yes,
going? You think he gonna drop her right there?
I get you.
What else you want?
Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
All right, now you just trigger something. So I was all right. You think he's not gonna dump her? Cause here's what I'm thinking, right? Right. They seem pretty young, but they seem like a young a couple. They said a year and a month, right? So she knew all the people. So she knows his parents, right? She knows his best friend. She knows his brother. All of that. So they was, they family pretty much. So he gonna go home and his mom gonna be like, oh, what happened to what's her name? Or his brother gonna be like, what happened to what's her name? And he gonna be like, oh, so this dude walked up to us while we was at the carnival and he was like playing this game where he's like, yo, switch phones or whatever. So I gave her my phone and it wasn't nothing but you and Ma and da-da-da-da-da. And then she wouldn't give me her phone. And da-da-da-da. And then somebody, there's gonna be maybe one person in his life. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but there might be one person in his life who knows her who's gonna be like, really? Over that shit? I don't know, man. I don't know. That don't really sound right. You know what I mean? So, All I'm saying is it's a possibility. But I'm envisioning. I don't know. Maybe I'm just forecasting for the fun of it. It's Friday. TGIF. You know what I'm saying? Let's be wacky. But yeah, I could see it. I could see it going either way. But I know it's a lot of us out here that will find it hard to walk away from somebody that they've been with for a long time over something that hasn't necessarily been proven, right? Because you could look at that video and be like, well, I ain't really see nothing. Well, she didn't let you because she knew she had something to hide. And then as the days and the time goes by, the incident gets less clear in your mind, and you like, well, maybe her phone did die. I don't really, I don't think because Bull was drawing, maybe her phone just died, like for real. That's Bay. Because that's Bay. All right, anyway, I'm going to start this drawing over.
Traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or a turn tonight.
Mental health.
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah. But no, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental, PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else you want?
Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I
hardest.
don't feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like,
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. You have 0 questions?
no, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially with generational trauma and PTSD around white people and cops. Like, it's just,
I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
no.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a
I
resistance.
don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
Don't. You're being
Come
a
here.
white man and
Come here.
don't. I followed all of your like, as an indigenous person, like, you guys. You guys are scaring me.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called
Oh, it's crazy. Any thoughts? Did she seem drunk to y'all? I don't know. I can't tell. She seemed a little bit. I didn't like the thing about judging if somebody's drunk or not, other than just like a chemical test. You got to kind of see their baseline behavior, and if as like me as a person who makes people drunk, I have to see people chill at first. Like I got like when they come in, I got to see them like chilling, like how they are when they normal, and then after I see them have a drink or two, then I can judge like okay, this is how they are. Da, 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 da. And then if you have a little more, you're gonna all right, whatever. So with her, I can't look at her and be like, oh yeah, she's drunk because I don't know. This could be her baseline behavior. Like she could be like this all day long. There's people like that. I don't know. But at the same time, he was still giving her the test and he was still making her walking in line and all of that stuff. So I don't know. I can't say if she was drunk or not. As an indigenous non-binary person, I have generational trauma when dealing with white people, especially cops. She did say that. She said that. I don't know whether to laugh at this person or cry for society. Okay, Theo. Um, laugh now, weep later. That's a suggestion. The cop's patience was incredible. This officer is an ambassador from the real world, and he is accommodating admirably the absurd demands of this overgrown woman baby. Oh my god, the cop deserves a medal. Wow. Do you think the cop deserves a medal? Do you think the cop did a really, really, really good job? You think the cop was just killing it? He was out here just on go, just like I'm gonna get 100 today. I'm gonna get 100 on all my tests today. Do you think that was the cop? You think the cop had the patience of a saint? Do you think the cop did that well? I couldn't be as professional as this guy is. I used to think there was nothing more pathetic than women who tried to barter their way out of driving tickets with offers of sexual quid pro quo. I stand corrected. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. So, it's quiet in here, so let's go ahead and just get into some quotes. All right. So I did that. That quote was amazing, actually. That was not like intentional. We opened an episode on that. If you wasn't here earlier, I'll read it again. Read first the best books. The important thing for you is not how much you know, but the quality of what you know. That is a great suggestion from Desiderius Erasmus. All right. So I was thinking today either Mike Jackson or Mike Tyson. Where should I go? I'm not sure. Mike Jackson or Mike Tyson? It's Friday, man. You know, I wasn't even supposed to be here, bro. It's a bless. It's a bless. Yesterday, I found a folder. Oh, that's not a thing. Yesterday, I found a folder of songs that I didn't know that I had, and so I was like listening to them, and I recognized immediately that a lot of them they weren't up online. So I was like, oh, I want to go and listen to these songs on a stream. So I ended up trying to make a scene for me listening to songs through my folders on stream, and that ended up taking a really long time and not being successful. And then after failing at that, I watched a couple of westerns with John Wayne, and then I went to sleep. And I woke up today, and all my scenes was messed up because I didn't fix them from everything I did last night. So when I went to start at my regular time, it was like my regular time was not enough time. It was crazy. Um, and that was on top of oversleeping and planning not to do this episode at all. But hey, man, we here. I'm really happy I'm here too. It's kind of hard to express, but I think this is really good for me. I think the stability and the structure of the habit is just really nice and it's calming. I don't think this is a website, bro. Oh, okay. They got me here. Yeah. So I got this interview today, and I got to figure out what to do with my hair. But what's an hour with friends? What's an hour sharing some wisdom with friends? They not trying to have me. Look at this quote right now. They. Oh, the infamous they. All right, Mike Tyson or Mike Jackson? Any suggestions? Yo, you remember 50 Tyson? Yes, I am a person. All right, this is the number one. Everybody reads that. Everybody reads it. Not reads it. Everyone says this. Everyone quotes this, and it's so iconic, and it's so clear and concise. And for who Mike is, it's just perfect. And like, no, I'll make it more peaceful. Yeah, for who Mike is, it's just perfect for him. And it's so true. Like, it's one of the truest things you could say in three, 7, 10, 11 words. That's one of the most truest statements you could say in 11 words. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. That means the obstacles going, man, the obstacles. The adversity, you got a plan for that, I think. You got a plan for that. The obstacles and the adversity, you got to expect those. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Excuse me. So my strategy is to plan to get punched in the mouth. Right? Am I tracking here? Does that make sense? That's my strategy. I'm a plan to get punched in the mouth. I got a heck of a day ahead of me. I had a day ahead of me yesterday. I might get punched in the mouth today, yo. But it's alright. I'm not going to be surprised. Alright, let's go with some more, Mike. I'm a dreamer. I have to dream to reach for the stars. And if I miss a star and then grab a handful of clouds, it's bull wildin'. I can't believe that. God lets everything happen for a reason. It's all a learning process, and you have to go from one level to another. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. I want to rip out his heart and feed it to Lennox Lewis. I want to kill people. I want to rip their stomachs out and eat their children. Great is not guarding yourself from people. Greatness is being accepted by people. I don't really care. See? I'm not supposed to say I don't care. I'm supposed to say, what am I supposed to say? Instead of saying I don't care. I can see why I can see that this matters to you. Let's talk about it more. Or let's work through it together. I can see that this matters to you. Let's work through it together. There you go. That's what I should have said instead. All right. Let's go back to Mike. Oh, I gotta resubmit. I gotta continue. Okay. I could feel his muscle tissues collapse under my force. It's ludicrous these mortals even attempt to enter my realm. This bull. I just want to be humble at all times. This boy is quite a character, man. This is a real person. This is no. I was about to say there's no in betweens with this guy, but seems to be lots and lots of in betweens with this guy. When I fight someone, I want to break his will. I want to take his manhood. I want to rip out his heart and show it to him. Real freedom is having nothing. I was freer when I didn't have a cent. I like that. I'm not going to preach that, but I like that. My biggest weakness is my sensitivity. I am too sensitive a person. Sometimes I put on a ski mask and dress in old clothes and go out in the streets and beg for quarters. Oh, he really on that stoic shit. He ain't playing. Because I skipped a couple. Real freedom is having nothing. Going out with a ski mask on, begging for quarters. What? It's good to know how to read, but it's dangerous to know how to read and not know how to interpret what you're reading. I ain't the same person I was when I bit that guy's ear off. Everybody's got plans until they get hit. Oh yeah. Rehash that. Some people try to get you out of slavery for you to be their slave. Damn, there you go. I like it. This sounds like a man who was friends with Don King. I like it. I like that. We're going to go with that one. Some people try to get you out of slavery for you to be their slave. One more time. Some people try to get you out of slavery for you to be their slave. Free yourself for the sake of freedom. With all of that said, thanks for checking out the episode today, hanging with your boy. If you're not following, follow a Fancy Clown on Twitch. These videos get uploaded to YouTube at a Fancy Clown. You can go over there and like and subscribe and do all that stuff. And You can check out TRM Podcast, the realest podcast in these streets, on Apple, Spotify, Deezer, anywhere you get podcasts from. And you can follow the TRM Podcast on Twitter for daily dope content. I'm gonna play a song. I want something long. Pause. I'm avoiding. Listen. Yeah. I love this song. Peace, y'all.
Mine, I feel like I'm losing my shit. Design, I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do not want shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as. My name all on the front of my shirt. I work all day, I ain't done enough work. I'm losing my shit faster than I collected. My pay is way lower than all of my debtors. My bills keep coming too fast to keep up with. Looking for jobs that I'm too black to fuck with. I like me a split, say a prayer, say fuck it. Still trying to think of something I'm in love with. I ain't kind of losing my shit. Design, I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do not want shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Mine, I feel like I'm losing my shit. Design, I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do not want shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga.
And anyone who knows me knows my history. September 21st, be 20.